Hey guys, my name is Chelsea Santillan, and today I'm going to be talking about a play by Samuel Beckett called Waiting for Godot. I have to admit, I was really nervous about this play because at first it was very slow. There was a terribly slow start, and I also saw it was like over 2 hours long, so I was kind of nervous, but I actually ended up really liking it. And after reading some of your discussions, I see that I wasn't the only one that felt that way. Today, I really want to point out the character Lucky. He played a very significant role in this, but it was in a very different way. Lucky was a very unusual character. I was not expecting that at all, but I found it very interesting on when I compared his character to what I felt as they were trying to convey him as a pet-like animal. And by all means, I know that he was a slave, and I know that Pozo was in control of him, quote, quote, his master. But I want to specifically point out the fact that Beckett throws in a bunch of different, I guess, ideas and hints that make me feel like he's trying to make us see him as an animal or as like a pet more like. One of the main things I saw was that first and foremost, his name is Lucky. Okay, it could be a nickname, but honestly, it kind of comes off as a pet name. Like I would name my dog Max, the typical, stereotypical. You can name your dog anything you want, but just in a general world, I would not name my daughter Lucky or my son Lucky. I would name my pet guinea pig Lucky before I would my own child. That is honestly a personal opinion, but it's just I'm looking at it from a general vision. In Act 1, Pozo also talks and actually refers to Lucky as a pig, a hog, misery. He calls him these names that make me feel like I know he's a slave, but he's treating him more as, again I say, as a pet, like as a pet pig, as a pet hog. I know they are degrading names because he has lack of respect for him because he is his slave. He is at a lower status and standard as Pozo is, but I just found more in these names than just the negative putting down just because you are my slave type thing. Furthermore, what else I found really interesting was that Lucky has this rope wrapped around his neck with a little string attached, and it symbolized, in my eyes, a leash. This is something pet owners would naturally use to walk their dogs down the street. Also, in Act 1, Pozo would command him around as though he is his pet. He would tell him, stay, walk backwards. And there goes Pozo walking backwards. He'll tell him to stop. And then he'll tell him to move forward, different types of demands as you would your dog. And Lucky, being the character that seems to be really brainwashed and, obeying his master, seems to just obey that as a obedient pet would. Moreover, I'd like to add in that I really think that his name is very contradicting. They call him Lucky, and to me, in my eyes, I don't feel like he lives. I feel like any reasonable person would not think that he is as lucky as his name says he is. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm looking forward to listening to every last one of you guys as well. Also, I'm looking forward to all the questions. I hope that I can answer each and every one of yours the way that you expect. I can't believe this summer course is already over or to the end. I want to thank you all for all the great discussions and the replies and responses, and it was fun. It's my first time taking a summer course with so many people involved in discussions and stuff, and I'd rather this other than not having any discussions at all. So y'all have a good rest of the year, and hope to see y'all in another class. Bye, God bless. Also, I want to apologize. There's like 10 or 15 seconds in the video towards the end where you can hear my 10-month-old daughter going a little crazy in the next room. So I apologize for that. Please try to not listen to that part. Thank you.